Still little things like that, Walker. He doesn't quite have the ring awareness, perhaps, of knowing that there's another tag team partner play. Had it there, though.
And off the ropes. There's the splash. Boltin, Oleg into the cover. No.
Flying body sausage. Walker. How do you say? Shout outs to our pal Yano.
I believe it was Yano who just had our official buy the shirt. Doesn't matter though. Drop down. The sun doesn't shine, and Toru Yano goes right to the post.
Yeah, Taguchi seeing Yano's antics and out. Sakamoto picked it up. It does look like it hurt. Stoning first into that steel and now back as well.
Here's the tag, in comes Yo. Very interesting start to the year of 2024 for Yo. Not exactly successful at New Year Dash when we came to talking about KOPW.
It's true, he did come close. It's a little bit of a, you know, it feels like Yo is in a bit of a bizarrest phase. Whoa. Ooh. Forgot his gear at Wrestle Kingdom. You remember that?
I do remember that. It's hard to spend half the time on the top rope. Here we go. Tag made. In comes Ryusuke Taguchi.
Lucky he didn't have to do gym class in his pants.
Here's Taguchi into the corner. Bam. Seen this before from Taguchi. Firing up all the way across the ring. And out with the Bulldog. The cover here. Taguchi could get the victory. No. Chris, we're going to have a long night of action, a lot of action still to come. I mean, it wouldn't shock me whatsoever, the man legal inside the ring for Chaos. Hirooki Goto being in a position to potentially step up with the absence of Kazuchika Okada from New Japan Pro Wrestling. It wouldn't be hard on the eyes, so to speak.
Indeed not. You know, certainly someone with a lot of experience. Oh, man, someone with less experience but a lot of speed, Callum Newman.
Khan comes in to take out YOSHI-HASHI. Callum Newman's been incredibly impressive all throughout this tour. I want to talk specifically about the encounters he's had with David Finlay, taking it straight to the leader of Bullet Club.
Yeah, I mean, you know, nobody expected that Callum Newman was going to beat David Finlay last week, but, you know, certainly he had flashes of that brilliance. And that's all you can ask for at this point. Look at this.
Back in the ring, double shoulder tackle, takedown. Here we go. We've seen this before. Bam.
It's all about with a great tag team like Bishamon. They're not calling those spots, Walker. It's non-verbal communication. It's the other guy knowing exactly where they need to be at a certain time without having to have a play called to them.
You're talking about Bishamon. You're talking about a well-oiled machine. It's been quite a while since we've seen them down on the luck, so to speak, without championship gold, whether it's the IWGP tag titles, whether it's a New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team Championship as well.
Yeah, and you think about Hikuleo and LP in particular, kind of, you know, saying in regards to Chase Owens and Kenta, they don't want to wrestle throwing together tag teams, they want to wrestle real tag teams. They list off TMDK, they list off FDR, they list off the Young Bucks, they list off the Lucha Brothers. They didn't put Bishamon in that equation because they feel that they beat Bishamon at Tokyo Dome and they've moved well past them, and Bishamon want to show that they're still in that mix.
I mean, sure, you get the one victory at the Tokyo Dome, but let's not...
Yeah. He shows his face, yes.
How about you shut your mouth? You really...
And I think we're already getting started here on the outside.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
And it wasn't even House of Torture jumping the gun there.
Nice.
And a lot of frustration between everyone on every side of this equation. It's Evil and Shota Umino will be facing off the Denver Openweight Championship coming up in Sapporo. And here's the bell.
The Evil, those heinous axe walker that he's been doing with that Never Openweight Championship, throwing it down, spray painting it black. Something that Shota Umino cannot abide by.
Absolutely, and it was the saving from Tama Tonga to Shota Umino that inspired, encouraged Shota Umino to say, you know what, it's time for me to challenge for singles gold. And meanwhile, inside the ring, Sho and El Desperado, man, these two definitely have it out for one another. It all started with a Post-match comment attack from Sho and Yoshinobu Kanemaru to El Desperado and now injured Master Wato.
Yeah, Sho thought that he could just waltz right into a championship match by beating El Desperado up, and Desperado saying, well, I mean, why? You know, why should I? You know, certainly given Sho's record, not exactly glittering over 2023.
Oh.
Say that again.
I think he's on to. Well, I mean, Honma being the guy to calm El Desperado down a little bit.
Forever the voice of reason.
Always.
The voice of reason, a very gravelly.
The graveled voice of reason.
This is the Gaga, whiskey, and broken glass.
Taka was on a legendary run right there. Now here comes
Here's Yuya Uemura. Uemura going straight after Tetsuya Naito, by the way. And we're going to be seeing these two hair versus hair action coming up very, very soon.
You said we were talking about it backstage, this hair versus hair situation. There are big polls on Twitter on who has the best hair in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You made the reference that Yuya Uemura's hair was like a lion's mane.
Yeah, pretty beautiful. That's a beautiful.
I'm in awe right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, both of them got a lot going on there. Will he have to shave the facial hair too?
No.
Tsuji looks silly without his beard, I reckon.
Is it hair versus hair or tassels versus hair? Because all about the
Cover
tassels.
here from Yuya Uemura. Kick out.
Tassels are an extension of the hair. I've always found.
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah. As is a cape. So
Well,
to
that's
what
obvious.
Tsuji's tassels are what his cape is.
Well, I mean, for both men, certainly Tsuji said that, you know, this isn't simply a matter of hair. It's a matter of identity. It's something a lot more serious than just getting a haircut. And, you know, that was, we remember the most recent hair versus hair match was between Goto and Minoru Suzuki. Look at that!
Wait.
Yeah. I mean, Suzuki's hair is iconic.
Someone's learned something on the Euro excursions. The way that he's come back with all these new style of wrestling, Tsuji, I think it's really great.
A very lucha style.
Yeah,
that
it's
he's
very
got.
good to watch. I
They're a
think it's
heavy
very
boy
different.
too. He's a big boy.
Yeah, and going to show his power here. Look at this.
There's a need between these two men to... Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. Look at the left arm.
Hey.
That's the arm. That's the upper part of the spine smacking on the concrete. Could be a big opportunity for Tanahashi.
Opportunity to be taken. Right, no. Oh, hopped into it. Doesn't connect. Dragon suplex. Off the ropes goes Tanahashi. Was thinking sling blade.
No, Okada put the brakes on, caught the arm, and still has wrist control. Tanahashi's trying to get a rear naked choke in. He's got that forearm right on the throat there, Walker.
Off the ropes, here goes. Sling blade drops Okada down.
I think you can really see how much that neck is bothering Okada. Where he thought he could block that first sling blade attempt, Tanahashi couldn't be denied here. I think Okada is in a ton of trouble.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good for Okada. Hiroshi Tanahashi heading to the top. Could we see it? Ready and aimed. High flow. No.
Rainmaker Okada clutching his right knee. The fact is, though, Tanahashi there, I think that clock had stopped 12 years ago. Tanahashi thought he could get up there as fast as he could 12 years ago, and he couldn't. That's why Okada is still in this matchup.
Well, and that's why Hiroshi Tanahashi talked at length about thinking of changing his style. We talked about it when he faced off against Zack Sabre Jr. at Wrestle Kingdom 18. We might need to see a stylistic change made in a split second right here if Tanahashi wants to pick up the victory tonight over Okada.
16 changes of IWGP Tag Gold here in Osaka. Thanks to Chris Sansa, none of them here in this building. We'll see if Chase Owens and Kenta can make history tonight.
Let's see it. There's the delayed vertical on the drop kick. Super kick takes Hikuleo down. Heading to the top rope. We've seen this before from Kenta. And the double stomp. That could be a broken rib.
Hikuleo's nowhere, Walker.
Nowhere at all. The gut check. And Owens with the cover on El Phantasmo. No!
Gutsy indeed for El Phantasmo to kick out of that one from Chase Owens. He's under the gun here. Hikuleo only just starting to make his way. I think we can see him in the corner there now, but he's not on the apron.
That was as close as we've seen so far to seeing new IWGP Tag Team Champions here tonight in Osaka.
See, this is that double team, and it didn't work in Nagoya, it didn't work then, and Hikuleo now, I think, has made the tag. Chase Owens and Kenta didn't see it.
Oh, and that miscommunication, that could cost him. Oh, and the chop. There you go. Lariat takes Owens to the outside. Dangerous, dangerous position for Kenta.
Oh, godsend inbound. Victory might be heaven sent.
No, no, no. Kenta on Kenta action. Hold on. Row, the chop block. The chop block.
Oh, and now here's that fire of that old Kenta. Those overhand rights, so dangerous.
Kenta frustrated with being overlooked in many, many ways.
Oh, brother.
There's a definite target, as you mentioned, onto the leg. I believe the left leg of Zack Sabre Jr.
Don't think that Zack Sabre Jr. is purely acting on pride here, although some of that coming into play costing him.
Well, that's this whole matchup, right? Zack Sabre Jr. made this challenge because of pride, the loss of which he had at AEW Wrestle Dream.
How many times have we seen Zack Sabre Jr. bait his opponent into throwing strikes, push the buttons of his opponent's pride? You know, it's so strange because we so often see Zack Sabre Jr. use that. Hey, throw an elbow at me so that I can catch you in a submission hold. But here, yeah, you're right. Zack Sabre Jr. feeling like his pride was wounded and that he has more to prove here in effectively de facto home turf against Bryan Danielson, and it's hurting him here.
There have been a lot of blows to confidence for Zack Sabre Jr. recently, losing the New Japan World Television Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. Not to mention this Wrestle Dream drama being exacerbated back in New Year Dash. And Danielson's going to the attack.
Bryan Danielson 10-6-1 over the last 365 days, and you're seeing some of the mentality that's brought him to that positive win-loss record. Zack Sabre Jr. though, roughly same number of losses, 7 losses in the last 365 days, 35 wins. Dragon Screw.
Oh, God.
Rough landing too.
Difficult to watch as you see Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, this isn't a man that's going to give up easily.
You often see guys try to, if they know they're being thrown, try and rotate as much as they can.
There would be victory at the hands of Will Ospreay over Shota Umino in defense of the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. In fact, that was...
Osaka, konbanwa. Hey, I had a long flight over here, and you and me are gonna get in this ring, and you're only gonna give me 2 minutes? No. If you are a real leader, you'll give me 10 minutes right now.
Wow.
Oh. Well, certainly the rules were designed in David Finlay's favor. And Red Shoes saying, no, not 2, not 10, the agreement was 2. That was what David Finlay said. Remember, Remember, David Finlay remembers, doesn't he? He remembers, doesn't he? That 5-minute truce between Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay in the Tokyo Dome.
How poetic, and Red Shoes makes it official with our announcer here. It is 5 minutes.
次の選手が入場するまでの時間を2分から変更要望がありました。審判部も承諾いたしましたので、試合開始のゴングから次の選手が入場するまでの時間は5分後に変更させていただきます。
The bell sounds, we're officially underway. It was the last time these two were in this building together, where the orchestration of David Finlay's IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship reign began, when he destroyed the life's work of Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley, the UK and US Heavyweight Championship. It brings us here tonight.
You see how they replaced the canvas with plain blue.
And the plancha to the outside for Will Ospreay, who requested the 5 minutes. Requested 10, David Finlay adhered him to 5. I gotta be honest with you, that's more